All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Just Bullshitting with Big Mac from the inside of the Junkyard Dog. It's been a while since we did one of these videos, but I think the subject matter of today's video is very, very important. So as I'm driving to work, we're going to talk about it, and we might even continue the conversation after work, because I don't really live that far away from work, so we'll just see how it goes. Now, you saw from the title that we're going to talk about being prepared. I think it's an important subject. I think it's something that needs to be covered. Here recently in the Communist Republic of California, it's been real eventful with natural occurrences. But what I mean by that is on the 4th of July, early in the day, we had a 6.4 earthquake in the Ridgecrest area. And we felt it all the way up to where I live, and then parts of Vegas actually felt it. And it wasn't scary or anything, at least not to me. It did freak Jimmy out pretty good. It did freak him out quite a bit. But, you know, it was just strange to me. It wasn't a shaker type quake. It was one that kind of rolls like waves. And when it was happening, I was actually in the garage. I was getting ready to do some videos for you guys, and it just started rolling. You know, things just started rolling around in there. It was weird because to see my boat on the trailer in my garage move like it was sailing. You better hurry the fuck up there, Mr. Jaywalker. The hell out of my way. But, people just don't have no sense these days. Damn. He's only like, I don't know, 20 feet from the damn crosswalk at the intersection. You couldn't fucking use the crosswalk, you asshole. But anyway, like I was saying, it was just weird to watch my boat in motion, like as if it was sailing on a choppy lake or the ocean. You know, it was weird. My toolboxes were swaying back and forth and stuff like that. Of course, I have stuff in the rafters, you know, so that was kind of the reason why I got the hell out of there, was all that stuff that's up there. But there ain't nothing up there that's gonna kill you if it falls on you, but definitely isn't gonna feel good, that's for sure. But we had a couple of aftershocks during the day up until we had the fireworks, and then on that next day, that Friday, we had a 7.1, which was downgraded to a 6.9 and then upgraded back to a 7.1. And that one, that was interesting. I was inside the house for that one, but I watched that fish tank water slosh around in there pretty good, and actually I thought that fish tank was gonna drop right in my entryway. But we've had other other aftershocks. We just had one the other night at like 4 o'clock in the morning. My wife kind of confirmed it. You know, it was 4.5, I think she said, or 4.1 or 4.5 aftershock, which they did say that we are, you know, at like an 89% chance that we're going to have another big earthquake, 7.1 or greater, within the next 6 months. They always say that, though. But sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But, you know, just for the, you know, the fact that, you know, we have earthquakes out here all the time. We've had like 200 earthquakes, you know, in the last 6 months. And to be totally honest with you, for all the years that I've lived out here in the Communist Republic of California, you know, since 2003. Well, actually, I lived here before 2003 also, but I moved away from home. My dad was stationed out at Edwards Air Force Base. After I graduated high school, I left, and I was in the state for a little while, but not in this area. And that was back in 1987, and I moved away, and then I came back in 2003. But in all the years that I've lived here, I've only felt 2 earthquakes, and that was the 2 most recent earthquakes that we had out of all the years that I've lived here. But I remember in 1994 when we had the Northridge earthquake. I was there for the aftermath of that. I was a wildland firefighter at that time, and we were brought in to do like a security detail for the college, and we were there for about a month. But just to see the sheer devastation at Northridge College, it was weird, because there was buildings were just broke off of their foundation. And one of our jobs was we were to escort students. That was a little too close to the curb. We were to escort students to their dorm room so that they could grab their personal belongings. And which, I mean, it was all right. I mean, I was getting paid, and the whole time I was there, I had no reason for money or anything, so all that money was just going into the bank, and I made quite a bit of money from that little experience. But I've been in all kinds of natural disasters, you know, earthquakes and floods and snow blizzards and typhoons, hurricanes, tornadoes. Tornadoes in Nebraska, that was fun. Jeez, that was fun. I remember driving on the highway and watching a tornado cross in front of me in the, across the highway. That was interesting. But, I mean, this is all kind of like a, leading up to the reason for this video, okay? Being prepared for situations like that. I have in my house right now, there's the California earthquake kit, but with a much better upgrade to the earthquake kit. Their idea of an earthquake kit is just a plastic tote, one of those Rubbermaid totes with some toilet paper and a first aid kit and some, a few canned goods and, something that you can live off of for 3 days, which what they recommend is not enough for 3 days, especially if you got a family. If you're making one for yourself and you live on your own, that might help you, but to me it's not enough. So I upgraded the tote, the little plastic tote, to a walk-in closet. And I have enough food for 6 months, enough water for 6 months. I have a generator in my garage, bug out bags for everybody, jerry cans full of gas in the garage that get rotated out once a month. You know, to me it pays to be prepared. And the reason why I feel like it was so important to make this video was a day or so ago on the news, because they're still talking about these earthquakes on the news. You know, it's like as if they don't have anything else to talk about. All they're talking about is these earthquakes. And the only other thing they've talked about in the last couple of days is high-speed chases and talking shit about Donald Trump. That's all they've talked about. But one of the things that I saw they were talking about, a day or so ago, was they were talking about building an earthquake kit. And then they talked about survival bags, and what they were showing you was those ones that you can buy at like Walmart and sporting goods stores and home improvement stores and things. Those ones that they want like $100 for, with like a couple of packages of water and a package of Band-Aids. Those ones. In my opinion, research it and build your own. You can build a much better one that suits you and the members of your family. Don't buy that crap in the ready-made crap. It's not good enough, in my opinion. But they were talking about the stores, how crowded they were, and how the people were acting in the stores. It was basically one of those situations, how like during like Black Friday, right after Thanksgiving, they have those Black Friday sales, and you hear stories all the time about people getting trampled and pushed, and and sometimes people die from that shit over a TV that is marked half off. But these people were acting the same way over some water and some medical supplies. Those people that are doing that are the ones that laugh at everybody else that are prepared for situations. Those are the ones that are panicking, or that were panicking, for those supplies. All you have to do is buy a little bit at a time, and just put it away. That's all you have to do. But anyway, what I'll do is I made a video of like a few years ago of what the inside of the closet looks like that I have all my provisions in. And what I'll do, I'll link that in the description, and you guys can, if you would, check it out, and tell me if there's something I can add, because I really don't know. I rotate the canned goods, I rotate the water out, with fresh cans and fresh water, just to kind of keep everything current. But I don't know if there's anything else that I could add to it. But anyway, I got to get in here to go to work, and if I think of anything else to add to this video while I'm at work, I'll keep a mental note of it, and we'll talk about it after I get out of work. Alright, so if you're prepared, or you're preparing for whatever reason, let me know what you're preparing for. I've always been the type of guy, I like to learn from other people, and it's just great knowledge to have. And give me your reasons why you're preparing for that. Just blurt them out in the comment section. But you got it. In my opinion, for me, natural disasters is it, and I believe that being prepared is essential, especially if you have a family. Alright guys, so It's time to go home. I need to go drink some beer, get in the shower, and take a nap. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. And I really would like to hear your feedback on on whether you're preparing or not, or what are you preparing for. I think that would be pretty informational for a lot of people. Maybe give them some ideas, and I don't know, go from there. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you in the next one. If you guys aren't subscribed to this channel, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell, like, share, and comment, and I will talk to you another time. Take it easy.